Venture show be and some will be a quaba and famba and cassette TV. So, Bushan for a mammy or cassette in Simbi Graba trouble and see Pine Fire a canna. A sofa for and as a sofa for more man can and more say a fan com share or mush share. Com share it me a bot or mine any idea. Now, my each say a baker cast as sofa for now more or my gun and more some share come no a bit do debino or master your crown be no better now. They say. Amanoni abrochi wobɛhu sɛ asɔre kɛseɛ paa esi wɔn so na obiara anim obiara ɛnte mu bɛkɔ na mmerɛwafoɔ ne maamefo papafoɔ ɔmo anyinyi na ɛte 1 hour church ɔkyɛ sɛ ɛnkyɛ kɔ ebi bɛba mu wɔ ɔman Ghana mu ase ne nyinaa ɔka kɔsi nkɔmhyɛ asɔfofoɔ bɛhyɛ fa John Dramani Mahama wɔn ɛfa abato ho ɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔ akɔtie nsɛm a maame yi de to abɔnto ɔka sɛ yɛ pa ɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔ akɔtie. Subscribe to my channel and like in the for adventure so if you comment section or come.
We are in big trouble. We are in very big trouble in Ghana concerning this our so-called men of God. And it's so disappointing. And you see, in some years to come, I tell you, these people, nobody will sit in their churches. Almost all in a is our butchery. A butchery, I saw dance where we go to church, it's called the church street. You have huge church buildings there. You see only old women and old men sitting there, 1 hour church service. It's not functioning anymore, right? And this is exactly what is going to happen to our men of God. And these are so-called men of God and prophets are the people who have become the recipe for disaster and the non-performance of the John Dramani Mahama. And Nana Addo saw this quickly. And he pulled himself away from them. Why? Because he's a principled man. He was there to do business and he knew he was there to serve his country. And so he drew away from these men and their chaotic kind of deceptive kind of behavior. And that is one of the recipes for his success in governance. Until John Dramani Mahama learns to draw himself away from this what do you call it? Sakawa pastors. He will not succeed. He will not succeed because everybody is there for their interest. Everybody, all of a sudden, Obaye, media for Omaniaji, Snake Queens, Eniaji, pastors are Omuye Azan, Omaniaji, Amrobes, Eniaji, Langas, Eniaji. Tramofo eniaje ashawofo eniaje. Why should it be that we there in Krofua omu ni subanya omu bo mine omu de bia no oba no eniaje. And when you go out of power, all these people go into hibernation, and then the media will continue. There's no freedom of speech. Why no kokasa wa Ghana hono mwa Nana Addo kache ni semu kasa in this country here. Say yeah, online service. I never even knew that we had the security side, the police. Almost services there because on Sunday they are watching us, and that is why during COVID time they went out to close some churches. And if you are found talking about certain things that you are not supposed to be talking about, they will come at you. And so when we are discussing matters like we are doing right now in our church, we don't put it online. We don't put it online. My advice to him is that he should, if he's coming to governance is not about prayer and fasting, Papa. And no, yeah, GD, but it was so trust now we a Juman. Being Cassie.
Medas Minia. Said Mammy Cano. As a promoter, sorry, me were for the one, me cousin, me the last time me drive home. And I mean, who so be there used to stick a bonnet car. I'm say, stick away there by everyone. Because I doubt say I planted the stick up a bonnet and I chased the lady, which you see, car no. And lo and behold, nay, old lady me there team. Because, Bible say wanya muniano wanya marade enti ye ndi votu ya time nyina nkwota Sunday mu na yɛ mma abɔnte na yɛ mbɛyɛ bɔne. Ɛno ara mehwɛ man bi na ɔkasa sɛ nyame ankasa ɔbaa wanka asɛm bi amfa asɔre ho. Ba ɔka sɛ yɛma sɛnea ɔyɛ ma onua no wayɛ ama den Awurade. Wo neighbor ɛna yɛ wo Awurade nti no you serve your neighbor as you want to serve God. And what am I saying this? Because yɛsɔfo for no yehu mo Ghana ni nyina obia fight for the selfish interest. Obia most each of omo mudi Mahama chi nyina obia fight for the selfish interest. Just name one of them. And eno ana me here ade bi na sɔfo bi akɔfa wakofa knife bi a okay sesa akɔde post something on X. Say we are back to Gary as never before, as we never left Indino or the Mahama. Now okay, so now I'm saying I feel pity for this man and his generation to come. Whatever curse you raise on innocent people will come back to you. And yeah, I saw for no more some of us saw for now or more Ghana no. Hey, or more benya or more benefits ya ever bomb what direct and you know mudi Mahama chinye bibia because they know say or they don't bet my manipulating no. Na oba wa be mo movie because Mahuza say we appointed with this guy say security expert in administration Kofi Boache. You see, these are the things. And in the next, you appointed for no, near more position on the government. And these are the do we are sorry but now tia son denim. Na osofo kokacho say kotuma abanwi, kotuma ni pessimism. And unim pefe say you knew deep in your heart say say nipa no obapa wo mwa na okoto abama no na obapa wa na sofu nya sika na okoto.
This is why Herbert was telling them that when it comes to this energy issue is an issue of proper management. We need to manage it holistically, right? And so if you're not able to manage our energy, you see Ghana's energy issue, it's I mean, there's so much money involved in it. And you see, one thing, you remember the 17 power purchase agreement that President John Mahama signed, right? You know, we have all these things still in the pipeline, they are still there. And thanks to Nana Addo that they even had to negotiate some of them. And they had, so they even, I think, did they take any of them out so that they would pay judgment debt so that all this burden will. So they had to negotiate with a lot of them because this is where our monies was going around 600 million a year for energy that we were not using. And John Mahama was the one that signed all these power purchase agreements. Why? Because of kickbacks. And you thought that you will not come back. Thank God, so and you have come back to meet all these challenges that Nana Addo had to go through. And he was telling us that World Bank and others told him that we were going to incur an extra debt of 12.5 billion from all this from the energy sector, and so they had to put things in order to avert that cost, and that is why he was able to avert that cost and left you the 2.5 billion. And this, I always say that we had light in Ghana, and all these things were going on because of financial discipline and prudent management. And this is exactly what